At UMass, Darren Thellen is best remembered for his top 10 play in the Minutemen's first ever FBS game.
Darren Thellen tips it up in the air while falling out of bounds to Tom Brandt for the interception. Gelling like a Thellen.
I remember that play like yesterday. I still watch the highlight tape all the time. Just the thing that gets me most was during the game, a lot of my players came up to me like, "You're gonna be on top 10 plays." That's the last thing I'm thinking during the game. So, and then I go home and see his #1 play on ESPN, and that was like something you dream about as a kid.
This past Saturday, the former UMass safety was back on the field at his alma mater, Brockton High School, to inspire the next generation to dream big.
Look at everyone out here helping around, you know. These are great idols, mentors to look up to, you know. These guys are all about giving back to the city. And you guys are the next up, you know. You guys are gonna be at high school soon. You know, one thing I want to stress about high school is your grades. And I got a full scholarship. It wasn't because my athletics, a little bit, but you gotta, if you don't have the grades, you're not gonna go to college.
Thellen took part in a youth clinic in honor of his late high school teammate Henry Thevenin, who passed away in 2011 after battling leukemia.
During the process, when he was going through his therapy, he was happy, you know, like you would never thought that, like knowing he was dying, he was still in such a great mood all the time, you know, and we all respect that out of him. And he's all a person we all look up to, even though he's younger than me, it's someone I look up to, you know. Jump, ready, jump like this. So keep switching legs when you jump. So jump, yep, there you go. And go with it, there you go. Get a rhythm, there it is. Okay, you guys got it? A good friend, Ziana of his, mentioned it to him before he passed away, and he thought it was a great idea. So we finally got the courage, you know, and everyone came together to actually put it through and try to give back to the community. You know, Brockton football, it's a big tradition here, and it kind of been slipping away lately, so we don't want to see that happen, so we want to do our best as we can to give back to the community.
I shared the idea with Henry when he was first diagnosed, because football was taken away from him, you know, with him being sick, that was something that he couldn't do. So I was like, you know what, how about we do something for the community and we bring you back to what you love, because football was his first love.
He was always a high-spirited guy. You know, if you were having a bad day or you weren't feeling so good, you see Henry, he's going to turn your day around.
Henry was the kid that was friends with everyone. You know, you'd see a kid that you wouldn't think he would even be friends with. He'll walk by, give the kid a high five. He just kind of gave you a feeling, made you feel special, made you feel good.
Break. There it is.
We had anticipated having 120 people come out, about 80 kids and about 40 coaches. We ended up having over 115 kids.
Let me see the catch. You ready? Back pedal. Break. You got it. There you go. Told you gonna learn. The UMass legend.
From him.
He taught me everything I knew at UMass, man. Everything I knew at UMass right here.
The kids, they're getting a good work right now. You know, they're learning how to tackle. They're learning agility drills. They're learning how to catch a ball. You know, learning how to properly get in the stance. So it's an all-around positive day.
High point the ball. Ah! I lost my whistle.
And following the clinic, Darren and over 24 former Brockton football players laced up the spikes and showed off some of the skills they taught earlier in the day.
We have a flag football game coming at 3 o'clock, and it's a old school versus new school type of theme. So I'm with the old school guys. You know, it sounds funny to me, but I've been stretching all week and prepared for this. There's been a lot of trash talk. I'm gonna give you my all.
It's gonna be nice beating y'all.
That's all I can do,
beating y'all.
Hey, I'm
sunshine. Old school, new school. We in right now, y'all.
We gonna see.
Yeah, we gonna get this.
I'm gonna show you that. We're 2-7, man.
Pat, you passed it down. It's too late now.
Too late.
Too late. You passed it down.
I'm retired.
Yep.
There's a whole bunch of kids, you know, running around having fun. You know, that's the goal, to try to keep these kids out of trouble and off the streets, you know. And I feel like if we have more events like this, it could help. Because the kids love this, you know. I didn't have this growing up, and I wish I did, you know. These dudes would do anything for these kids. The legend.
Let me see who can do about it.
How's it going?
Our city is kind of unique. We take football very serious, and I think that just brings everyone in the community together. Football is one thing that everyone can tip their hat to.
My first year at camp, I was a freshman. I didn't want to be there. It was hard. I'm like, oh, I can't do this, you know. I fought through it, and eventually was a 4-year starter. So just everyone, you know, fight through everything, and you'll be very successful. Thank you.
The slogan is no struggle, no progress, you know. easy times don't make you better. You know, it's the bad times that create you and make you stronger. You know, but the main message is just to work hard. You know, stay out of trouble. You know, and last but not least is school. You know, you can't get anywhere without, you know, focusing on school. So that's kind of the message we're trying to get to them, and just to stay out of trouble.
No struggle, no progress. No struggle, no progress. No struggle, no progress. Good job, guys. Let's go.
For the UMass Sports Network, I'm Cody Crucial.